Great Peters, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited you're here. Today I'm gonna share with you one of my favorites. It's apple fritters. So let's get started. So first I'm gonna go ahead and wash the apples and I'm gonna cut them in quarters. And then I'm gonna go ahead and peel them. And then once all the apples are peeled, I took about 3 of them and then I'm gonna cut them in about medium size pieces. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set them aside. In a pot, I'm gonna go ahead and take 1 tablespoon of butter, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add 3 apples that I had, and then I'm gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. They're already soft, but I'm just gonna go ahead and cook them a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and add about 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. And then just cook them a little bit for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set them aside. And then in a mixing bowl, I'm gonna take 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this all well and set this aside. Then for the wet ingredients, I'm gonna take 1.5 tablespoon of melted butter, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/2 cup of milk. Then I go ahead and mix in 2 eggs in there. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this all really well until all the ingredients are combined well, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the bowl of dry ingredients. I'm gonna do that in parts. Once all the ingredients are combined together, I'm gonna go ahead and add cooked apples that I had set aside. Once all the ingredients are together and your batter is ready, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare oil for frying. I took 4 cups of oil and let it heat on high. And then I'm gonna take a scoop of the batter and let it gently drop in the oil. And you're gonna cook each side for about 2 minutes. Gonna cook it to like golden brown. A little dark golden brown would be perfect. This color looks perfect to me. I'm gonna end it up with a glaze. I have a video up on my channel for how to make this glaze, so go ahead and check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this glaze for my for some of the apple fritters, and then I'm gonna show you a different way I did for the rest of the apple fritters. So there's 2 ways you can really serve them, however you like. For the second way of serving, I have cinnamon and sugar. This is just as it is that I'm using, but you can go ahead and if you do not have that, you can add cinnamon powder and sugar equal parts, and you can make this cinnamon sugar that I'm using. Yeah, so I sprinkle that on the fritters, and that's one way to eat them, and the other way was with the glaze. So I personally like the glazed ones, but I'm gonna show you each one how they look. I mean, they look the same inside, but they do taste a little different. That one's the cinnamon and sugar. This smells so good. And then that was the glazed one. But yeah, that was my recipe of apple fritters. For more simple recipes like these, do not forget to hit subscribe, and I will be back to share another of my food memory with you. Until then, you go ahead and try out this recipe for yourself. Also, if you would like for me to share a specific recipe, let me know in the comments below. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.